What inspired me to start TalentPoel? I would definitely say one word, which is anger. I was personally angry, like emphasis on the word angry, on how recruitment was being done to Africans living in Africa, myself included. I wanted to get a remote job, and I literally applied for nothing less than 30 jobs every day throughout 2020, and I didn't get anyone. Eventually, when I got my first remote job, I realized that there were so many factors that people don't know, and I'm like, it's not fair. So TalentPoel is that fairness when it comes to placing Africans in high-paying remote jobs. I'm live with Nexus Tech Talk. Hi, I'm Jeff. I'm the founder and CEO of TalentPoel. At TalentPoel, we match non-technical talents in Africa to tech-enabled companies based in the US and also based in the EU. What inspired me to start TalentPoel? I would definitely say one word, which is anger. I was personally angry, like emphasis on the word angry, on how recruitment was being done to Africans living in Africa, myself included. I wanted to get a remote job, and I literally applied for nothing less than 30 jobs every day throughout 2020, and I didn't get anyone. Eventually, when I got my first remote job, I realized that there were so many factors that people don't know, and I'm like, it's not fair. So TalentPoel is that fairness when it comes to placing Africans in high-paying remote jobs. I won't call it a challenge because we have solved the problem, but like any service-based business, you are limited compared to a software-based business. Like your service is reliant on human effort, while software is based on software. So sometimes there can be some limitation, especially when it comes to managing people, managing like emotions, managing basically human function compared to software. So I think that would be our biggest challenge so far, like managing humans, especially as a service-based business. I'll say family, especially in terms of maintaining my well-being. Family is very important if you are building, if you are scaling, because you need a strong support system. You need someone that you can talk to. You need people that will come for you when you need their help, or they will support you regardless of the situation. So I think family helps a lot, especially as I'm building. Then how do I build consistently? One thing I do is in my office, I'm always surrounded by sticky notes, and the sticky notes highlight exactly what I want to do in terms of 10 years, in terms of 5 years for my vision. So every morning I always look at it, and it keeps me alert because I know that this is where I want to reach and this is where I'm going to. So I think that's how I build consistently. I think it's quite obvious because being in Africa, you can compare the salaries of people living in Africa compared to people that live outside of Africa. So the fact that TalentPoel can provide good jobs to people and also pay them in USD and they're able to earn well is something that I feel like motivates me a lot, because I know how one good job can change a family. And the fact that TalentPoel is doing that for people is the impact I see in terms of what motivates me the most. Because we are distributed remotely, we have staff in the US, we have staff in Nigeria. But I'm going to speak more in terms of the Nigerian staff. I would say working remotely in Nigeria is a bit challenging because of, internet issue, light issue. So I would say that's the biggest challenge, like in terms of working async, when you know that there's a lot of infrastructure problems when it comes to light and internet. So I would say, yeah, that's our biggest challenge so far working remotely. I think it stems from my name. My name means to open or to release, and I think I've been doing that all my life. I've been opening doors for people, giving people opportunities, and even as an entrepreneur, I think that's something that is very vital. When you know you're successful, is that you impact not just people around you, but you impact people that you don't even know. And I think that's what TalentPoel has been doing. Like, people I meet randomly, people who benefit from having jobs with us, they're impacted and they're able to live a more comfortable life in Africa. I'll definitely say it's building TalentPoel. I remember when we started, my wife gave me $450 to start the company, and in 2 years should I say there's a 1,000 or 2,000% increase in what we do in terms of revenue, and also what we do in terms of in terms of profit as well. So seeing the company grow from an idea to hire staff around the world to paying people salary all within 2 years is amazing, and we have won a couple of awards as well. So this just solidifies like our stance on impact. Like, we do things that are impactful, and with impact there's value. So I think that's something I'm proud of, especially building TalentPoel. I'll definitely say is in two folds. The first is impact, the second is finance. So in terms of impact, I see TalentPoel matching over 100 talents in the non-technical field in Africa to tech-enabled companies based in the US and also based in the EU. Then I see TalentPoel as that connector for companies looking to hire in Africa when it comes to non-technical talent, and TalentPoel is the go-to platform for that. Then in terms of finance, I see us doing about $3 million to $5 million in revenue annually. So yeah, impact and finance. I'm live with Nexus Tech Talk.